7 things you say that melt your cat's heart. Did you know that the way you speak to your cat can actually make them feel more loved, more secure, and even more connected to you? It turns out that your voice isn't just background noise to your cat, it's a key part of the bond you share. While cats may not understand every word, they are incredibly sensitive to tone, emotion, and the patterns in your speech. In this video, we're going to explore 7 things you probably say that have a much bigger impact on your cat than you realize. And make sure to stay until the last one, because it's the most personal and powerful of them all. But before we reveal the first phrase that melts your cat's heart, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're someone who truly loves cats, this is the perfect place for you. Here on Nerdy Cat, we dive into feline behavior, emotions, body language, and all the little things that help you understand your cat better and build a stronger bond every day. We're building a community of cat lovers who want to connect deeper with their pets, and we'd love for you to be part of it. So if you haven't subscribed yet, take a second to do it now and join our Nerdy Cat family. I promise you won't regret it. Now let's jump straight into the first phrase. Let's start with something classic. Good kitty. It's simple, right? But this phrase, when said with warmth, becomes a kind of emotional reward. Cats might not wag their tails or jump up and down like dogs, but they feel approval deeply. Saying good kitty when they do something positive, like using the litter box, coming when you call, or just being calm near you, reinforces trust. It tells them that they're doing something right, that you see them, and that you care. Over time, this phrase becomes a source of comfort and pride for your cat, something that reassures them without the need for treats or toys. You're not just praising behavior, you're building a secure space where they feel valued. The tone you use adds weight to the words, creating a moment that your cat connects with feeling good and being accepted. In fact, using this phrase daily can help shape a more confident and relaxed cat, especially if they're shy or unsure. Now, let's talk about a phrase that comes straight from the heart. I love you. You might think your cat doesn't get it, but don't underestimate their emotional radar. Cats may not speak our language, but they are masters of energy and tone. When you say, I love you softly, with genuine affection, your cat senses the calm and warmth in your voice. It creates a peaceful moment, one they associate with safety and connection. Many cats respond by blinking slowly, curling up closer to you, or even purring. It becomes a kind of ritual, like when you whisper it before bedtime or while petting them gently. Saying, I love you regularly, in a soft and sincere tone, builds emotional intimacy over time, even if your cat never says it back. They feel it in the atmosphere you create with your voice, and over time, those moments become part of your cat's emotional memory. It's the same voice that feeds them, soothes them, and stays close when the world feels a little too loud. The third phrase might surprise you because it's something you say without even thinking. Your cat's name. Just like with people, names carry emotional weight. And when you use your cat's name in a gentle, affectionate way, you're reinforcing their identity and your relationship. Whether you call them by their actual name or a sweet nickname, the way you say it matters. Cats learn to recognize not just the sound, but the feeling that comes with it. This is especially true when their name is linked to positive experiences, mealtime, cuddles, or simply being near you. Every time you say their name kindly, you're strengthening the bond between you. And over time, that name becomes their emotional signal that love and attention are on the way. It's how they know they matter in your world. In fact, studies have shown that cats not only recognize their own names, but also respond more readily when spoken by someone they trust. It becomes part of the emotional language that only you and your cat understand. Another phrase that works wonders is come here. But the magic lies in how you say it. If you use a playful or inviting tone, your cat is much more likely to respond. This taps into their natural curiosity and independence. Unlike dogs, cats don't always obey commands, but they do respond to things that feel like an invitation rather than an order. Saying, come here, in a warm, welcoming voice makes your cat feel wanted on their own terms. And when they choose to come closer, it's not just obedience, it's trust. It's a moment where they choose connection. And that choice in the feline world means everything. Over time, your cat will associate "come here" with safety and affection, not pressure. Some cats may even develop their own version of answering, like a meow, a stretch, or a tail flick, each one their unique way of saying yes. When this phrase becomes part of your daily language, it opens space for shared moments of closeness built on freedom and consent. Fifth on our list is a phrase that offers comfort in difficult moments. It's okay. Whether you're at the vet, introducing a new pet, or just dealing with loud noises outside, your cat can feel stressed. Saying "it's okay" in a calm, steady voice can genuinely help reduce their anxiety. It's not about the words themselves, it's about the familiar, reassuring tone. When you speak this way during moments of tension, your cat begins to associate your voice with calm and stability. You become their safe space. It's especially powerful during grooming sessions or after an unexpected scare. Your voice becomes the signal that says, "You're not alone. I've got you." For cats that are naturally anxious or reactive, this phrase can be a lifeline. Even gentle touch combined with this phrase can slow down their breathing and lower their stress levels. Over time, just hearing your calm tone can reset their emotions, like an emotional exhale that says, "You're safe now." Next, let's talk about something more playful. Wanna cuddle? Now, not every cat will say yes, but the offer itself can be deeply meaningful. Even if your cat chooses to stay just out of reach, the invitation shows them that you're open to closeness, on their terms. And for cats who do love physical affection, this kind of phrase becomes a ritual. It's not just about snuggling, it's about emotional availability. You're telling your cat, "I'm here, and I want to be close to you," which can strengthen your connection over time. For many cats, hearing this right before a nap or during a quiet evening routine becomes a comfort cue, one that signals peace, quiet, and shared stillness. It tells your cat that their presence matters. Even if the cuddle becomes just lying nearby, it nurtures the bond. Cats often return the gesture by slowly leaning into you, offering their trust. That trust is built not just on touch, but on the offer itself, on being seen, not forced. And finally, the most powerful phrase of all, the one that melts your cat's heart like nothing else, is the one only you say. Maybe it's a silly nickname you made up. Maybe it's a random word that became a joke between you and your cat. These personal, unique phrases are more than just words. They're private signals that say, "You're special, you're mine." Because no one else in the world uses that phrase with your cat, it becomes a symbol of your bond. It's your shared language. And for your cat, it's a reminder that they're truly loved, not just by anyone, but by you. These phrases often come out in the most tender moments, early in the morning, during play, or just after a long day. And even though your cat may not know what the words mean, they understand what they stand for. They mean familiarity. They mean home. Over time, these phrases become part of your cat's daily soundtrack, a melody only they hear from the person they trust most, you. Cats are quiet creatures. They don't always show love the way we expect. They're subtle, observant, and often misunderstood. But when you speak to them with consistency, warmth, and affection, they notice. And over time, they respond, not just with purrs or cuddles, but with loyalty, comfort, and trust. Your voice becomes their emotional map. Every phrase you use, every tone you choose, leaves a lasting impression. The little things you say, often without thinking, become part of their world, part of what makes them feel safe, seen, and loved. These aren't just words, they're rituals. They're emotional signposts your cat uses to navigate the relationship they have with you. And in a world where they don't control much, that connection means everything. So, take a moment today to say something kind to your cat. Use their name. Offer a soft, "good kitty." Whisper your silly nickname for them when they're curled up beside you. It doesn't take much, but to them, it means more than you know. Which of these phrases do you say to your cat? Or do you have your own special phrase that melts their heart? Share it in the comments. I'd really love to hear the little ways you connect with your feline. Now, if you're wondering just how much your cat actually understands when you speak to them, our next video explores how cats interpret human language and why how you speak might matter even more than what you say. Click to watch it now, and I'll see you there.